So it's a very cardinal. You can see. All the branches ending in a thorn. It's usually not occurring in our common plants. So it's very easy to identify. You just go through and look in this aspect, then you can identify.
This is the plant.
See the folds here, here, here. These types of folds where we are occurring in our body.
Knee, sir, knee joint.
Knee joint, internally.
Internally, yeah.
Momentum.
Yes.
Intestine. So this is a plant. This is a plant which is acting on intestine. So where it is growing, it's growing in such type of habitat. On the way also we saw that plenty of plant is there. So where there will be an intestinal peristaltic movement is more, this is the drug of choice. What is it? So intestinal peristaltic movement is over, then Adhisara. What is the best drug for Adhisara? This is the Kudaja. So that's why if you study this in our habitat, in our nurseries also this plant is there. You can't get these features. So when it is on the natural habitat, you can see that this is a Kudagapala. So this bark is used for Adhisara, preventing. So Kudajatok Sleshma Pitta Rekta Sangrahivo Adhisara. Verum Adhisara. So it is very good for Sleshma Pitta Rekta. So where there will be an involvement of mucus thing with the bloody mixed mucus is going. In any condition you can go this. So that's why another place it is using is Ardra Arsas, where there will be a bleeding piles. This is the Agraushada. Then Shushka Arsas, which one? If it is two types of piles are occurring. One is a piles with bleeding piles. Another one is a piles which is very stagnative. So that way, whenever the piles are all these occurring, we have to search up depending upon the stages and the lesion. So when a patient is coming with a bleeding piles, you can go with Kudajarishtam also, no problem. But when a patient is coming with a Shushka Arsas, a dry Arsas, you have to look into a preparation that which is having Pallada. Because Palladaga is the Agraushada for Shushka Arsas. Ardra Arsas, this one. If Arsas, a patient want a Patyahara, which Patyahara you will suggest? No, no, Patyahara, that's a food. Tubers. We have to suggest a tuber for Rogi means. So there it is, you can see that there will be, today we saw morning that having small projections similar to that of this. So that will be useful for that. China. Nalla. So here you can see that there will be a different gradation. As you are discussing, why, how there will be a Kadurasam or Vishnaviryan like that. Like that in Karmas also we have. So we have a Vishnavirya drug which is having such type of thing which can prevent and use as a daily for as a China. But if it is a diseased condition, a patient need more concentrated drug with more potency, we have to go for a more potent drug with Urcha. So there will be purify it and we will give. So like that different gradation is there. So if a patient want to prevent this not occurred, want to prevent this Arsas piles or like that, then we have to suggest another Kadurasa Dravya not having that much of potency in food. Which one is the best thing? A Kadurasa Dravya which is not having that much of too hot, but at the end of the digestion it will be Madhura. Means Lagulbat. Which among the Kadurasas, which one we can suggest in food very nicely? No, Kadurasa. As a food in daily it's advised to take that. Unfortunately we are not taking. Kurumulagu Madhuralla. That's group Madhura Vivagola. Ahara to Bajana. Pipali daily Bujuda. We should not use Pipali in regular.
Advised to take daily.
Shundi is the best drug. You see, Arshakanagana, Shundi will be there. Arshakanagana, this will be there. Arshakanagana, so if you include such type of thing, why these types of diseases are very common in this? Nowadays we are not using. So non-vegetarian is a good food, but preparing method is becoming a fault nowadays. We are using Kashmiri chili or the other chilies that will be coming in the Hyderabad chili like that. It is having very hot. At the end of the digestion also it is hot. So it will constrict that mala. So mala will become very hard to defecation. It's very difficult. But if you add this shundi or ardragam, inji or the dry one, then it will reduce this. Or if you add this people that marijam also, it will reduce this. So these are the important factors when we look into the various rasas in ahara also it is there. So which rasa possessing dravya is ideal, that is also we have to look. Kandari molagalla chumma kazhikan. So kandari molag it's not a good, the small, it is not a good, because it will produce so much of sweetness to our body. But like these types of a kadu rasa, a pungent taste, karam, will not produce these things. That's why when we are telling about a nutritious food, ideal nutritious food of which source we have to tell to the person. That's why it is called as Vishwaveshaja, universal medicine. Chukkillata kashaya illa. Why? Because chukki is such a vital thing. So likewise, this is also one of the important drugs which is having these process. So you can use for these various purposes of the bleeding, and it can prevent the bleeding, means it can shrink the structures. So we can use externally also. In some places where there will be too hot is there and swelling is there, you can use for labor also. So my teacher Niranjan sir is used to give this Kudaja Kanavadi will come. Actually Kudaja Kanavadi is mentioned for Adisara, where there will be a diarrhea or dysentery. But sir will advise the paste of this with jeeraga water and heat it and applied for swellings of the joints also. Because it also has the capacity to absorb this. So that is the yukti of the Vaidya. So, yes, it can. Why it is doing inside? It will absorbing the fluid and doing the peristaltic movement come. So here also there will be so much of exudation is coming. That's why swelling is. ഇതിൻ്റെ തന്നെ പിന്നെ ഇത് അരച്ച് പട്ട അരച്ചിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ചൂടാക്കിയിട്ട് പൂച്ചായിട്ട് വിടാം, അപ്പോഴും ഈ നീര് കുറയും. So how you can identify this kudajam means these types of unidentified feature this. Then another what you are seeing in this bark, any feature you are seeing, there will be certain patches. Yes. What is the synonym of that patch? Actually, Acharyas are very specific. Pandura Droma. So, why they are mentioned this means Kudaja, Kudadeshe, like this hilly areas. One plant which is occurring on the hilly areas with the Pandura Droma, white patches on this. Then what is the another character feature? Yes, when you break this, latex will come. See, this latex will come. So this is one of the this. So why this area is called as Palakkad also? Because of the predominance of these types of plants, which is having more pala, Kudaga pala, Yailam pala. All why this is happening here? Because it's a place where there will be continuous air is going on. This is one of the main gap of Western Ghats. Western Ghats is a 1,300 kilometer gap, long hill. On that there will be only 13 kilometer gap is occurring is this Western Ghat. We are standing in the Western Ghat gap. So this continuous wind is blowing from the Deccan Plateau to these our areas, to the sea. So that's why so many plants of these trees especially as having such type of exudations, and the seeds are covered with cottons or papas, because through the wind it has to go. So we saw that Shalmali, it is having a, this is the this. So when you break these follicles, so you can see these follicles if you are breaking, carefully see, this is the papas. So these are the seeds. Yes. So why it is called as Indreva? Because the seeds are very similar to that of a barley, barley, but it is having so much of potency. As an Indra, like that a lightning thing will be there, because it's too bitter. That's why it is called as Varatikka. Why it is placed like that and this? So when it is gone through the air, see, it's going through the air like this. And it is dropping, see, the dropping on the SARS foot.
Yes.
It will drop like this. Drop like, how it will drop? It will drop like this, between the creeps of the rocks. Then when the rain comes, these papas will go, it will produce a root and it will come in. So this is a, you have to taste it.
ഉള്ളിലുണ്ടാവില്ലേ
അല്ല അതേ
വിത്താണ്.
മുടി എഴുത്ത് കളഞ്ഞിട്ട്
വിത്തില്ലേ?
ഇങ്ങനെ തിന്നാൻ പറ്റും.
ഒന്ന് കടിച്ചു നോക്കണം.
ആ മറ്റേ നാരും കളയുക, എന്നിട്ട് ആ വിത്ത് മാത്രം ഒന്ന് കഴിച്ചാൽ മതി. കൃമിയെല്ലാം ഇല്ലാതാവും. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി ഗുഡ് ഫോർ കൃമി. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് പിള്ളേർക്ക് അരിയാറെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മളൊരെണ്ണം കൊടുക്കൂലേ, അരിയാറിലെ ഒരു പ്രധാന സാധനമാണ് കുടകപ്പാലയിൽ.
ഇതോ
ആ
Sir, this is an Shwetano.
ഇറ്റ്സ് എ റിയൽ കുടജ. സോ വി ക്യാൻ സീ ദ അതർ കുടജ ആൾസോ. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 3 കുടജ സ്ഥാനം. This is the best drug for bastis in Hridaya Rogas. So whenever you are planning a basti for Hridaya Rogas, this is the most important thing you have to keep in mind. So this will be added to that. So Kudaja Kalpa is there. You just go through the Kudaja Kalpa, you can see that Indreva is mentioned specifically for these types of basti. So such type of an important plant is this Kudaja, and this is a beautiful plant. You can keep in any house or any garden because of its a small kuda like appearance. And when it will flower, when a mild rain start or there will be mist will be night, then it will start to flower. That's why it is called as Pravrisheni. And the flowers are very similar to that of jasmine. That's why it is called as Vanamalliga, Girimalliga. Like that, you know, and the flowers also very good. Flowers, so you expect that this will be very bitter. This also bitter, but the flowers is sweet. And you can make it into tambuli. Tambuli means yes. You ate it. Yes. My teacher used to prepare in the house. മോരില്ലേ, മോരിനകത്ത് ഇതിട്ട് അടിക്കും, മിക്സിയിലിട്ട് അടിച്ചിട്ട് അത് കഴിക്കാനായിട്ട് നല്ല സൂപ്പർ സാധനം, വയറിന് വെക്കാം. സോ ആൻഡ് ഇൻ അവർ സയൻസ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് മെൻഷൻ ആസ് കുടജ പുഷ്പം കാസശയജ്ഞാനം. ഇറ്റ്സ് ബെസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ cup and share. Shrudajare is mentioned. That's why flower. So plenty of flower is there in our front. You can make it. I need to know. So this is one of the important tree we have to keep in mind. There are another trees also there like that.